This month is Ocean Month, and we are nowhere near the ocean because we need the river. And welcome to my Minecraft guide, where today we're trying to get the Trident. Yes, I realize this is no longer the topic of the video, so let's just build ourselves a nice little dock pavilion gazebo thing. And the biggest thing to remember when trying to get the Trident is that only naturally spawned drowns can spawn with it. There's also ways to find it inside of the trial chambers, but it is extremely rare. And due to how you need a naturally spawned drown to do it, you cannot just turn zombies into drowns and get the Trident that way. If we could, we would turn this farm into a drown farm. But the best ways to find drowns are either in the dripstone caves or inside of rivers. The problem is though, the rivers are so small that you're not gonna find a lot of drowns actively spawning in here just naturally. So similar to the creeper farm, which is all the way over there, we're gonna go take to the skies and build a drown farm up there. It is a miracle this thing is still running. It's been here since day like 5. And just quick plug, if you did not see last episode, we went to the shipwrecks and ocean ruins. The episode before that, the ocean monument, and yeah, now we're just on to the Trident. Next episode will be the sniffer, since you can find that in the oceans and stuff like that. And then also, if you haven't seen my live streams, we're currently working on getting every single armor trim, and then we're going to work on getting every single armor trim on every single type of armor. But that said, go subscribe, turn on bell notification to get notified every time I stream. Other than that, I need to organize these shulker boxes quick. If it were up to me and I could control the Minecraft weather, I'd be shooting this in, I don't know, daylight, not a cloudy overcast. But anyways, what we're going to do is above this river, we're building a drowned farm. That way we can fully take advantage of the fact that the drowns do spawn better over the rivers. And yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna also build a little patio thing out to the middle of the river and just have a little design out there, and then we'll go up into the sky and build that drowned farm. So yeah, let's get this patio built. Yeah, and I'm using this Minecraft guide world as a way to just like mess with different building styles, as you've noticed. Like I got my typical style, which is like the starting point of the Minecraft guide world, where like the original starter house is, the cow crusher, the storage room. Like that's my typical Minecraft building style. But then I have it move on to a Japanese style. I'm now also working on rustic, and then over here, since I'm building it in the middle of the river, I'm doing a more like modern sleek design using quartz and dark prismarine. And for this, I'm doing a 4-long platform, and then it just goes to the middle of the river because you need to be in the middle of the river for this build to work. And since all this is regular quartz, we're going to go through and replace some of it with the smooth quartz to give a little bit more texture to our walking path here. And can't forget to collect these quartz slabs because it took me forever to collect all this quartz. Was I calling this a patio? I think it's more of like a pavilion. That's the word I was looking for, is like a pavilion. What's the word? It's not a boardwalk. What is it? Good gosh, someone please comment the word down below. I just had gazebo. It's a gazebo. It's a gazebo over the water. That's the word. Good gosh. Anyways, let me know if you guys like to watch the building process. I've done a poll and people do. Some people don't though. So let me know what you prefer. Do you like to watch the building? Do you not like to watch the building? I'm going to build more in this episode, so let me know. So yeah, and the best tip I have for you, if you ever build something inside of Minecraft, build it in creative before you build it in survival, because that's exactly what I did, and I know exactly what I need to do. So yeah, if you ever don't know how to build something, just plop yourself inside a creative world, build it there, and just run with the design and come up with something. See if you like it. If you don't like it, you can always make adjustments before you bring it to your survival world. Yeah, because the design I did here, so here's what I'm doing for the railing, just to cue you guys in. So I did a stair up here, and then right here I'm placing a block, and then across from the block I place a stair here. And what I'm doing on this side, I'm going to copy exactly the same over here, so I need to ditch those slabs. And then what I need to do is replace this block with a stair there, replace that with a stair here. Okay, there we go. And then going out of this stair, I have a single block on both these sides. And then going into this, I have two upside down, or I have two stairs, one upside down, one right side up. And then on top of these stairs, we place down a slab, place down another slab. And then if I'm not mistaken, upside down stair, or regular stair, and then upside down stair. Oh, you know what? I meant to bring this part of the platform up one more. Whoops. Ah, yes. When you mess up a build that's super tedious and have to redo it, it's a pain in the butt. Just imagine, he was holding a trident, and we weren't able to get said trident. It would take away the entire point of today's episode. Okay, now what I want to do is go 5 blocks in. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then right here, we're just going to have quartz pillars. Yeah, we're just going to go every 5 blocks, place down quartz pillar, and it'll just be kind of like the supporting structure of this inside of the water. And what I'm going to do is, so from this block onwards, this is going to be like the gazebo area. So we're going to put supporting pillars right here as well. And this will just make it easier for me to count as I go out. And once we got the pillars done, we do got this little bit of section that's kind of just off by a little bit, but it's fine. The rest of them are even. I guess really, if I wanted to, I could just cut this back by a block, but it's fine. I'm leaving it as is. Although I do now need to go through and put pillars along these things. So the way I did this is kind of weird. So we're going to do a pillar on the corner here. And of course, whatever I do on this side, I'm mimicking on that side. So we got the pillar here, and then we put the one on the corner here. And then with those there, these sides are a little bit different. So one, I'm going to put a pillar right here. I could, you know, take it all the way down to make it more supported looking, but I'm not going to do that. But we're going to put them on the edge here. And then instead of doing one on every corner here, we're just going to do one on this corner. And then we just take what we did on this side and do it over here, just replicating the exact same thing. And we'll have a symmetrical looking-esque kind of pavilion thing, whatever you want to call this. I've gone through so much quartz with this. If y'all have seen my videos and my streams, you know I love the nether. So come in here to find quartz. Oh my gosh, it is the best thing I could be doing with my time. I think it's safe to say my armor's a little OP for me to just be casually swimming in here without fire resistance. This burns, this burns, this burns, this burns. Oh my gosh, cut off me flames. And with all the pillars in place and my sanity gone from having to go to the nether, we're going to go ahead and finish the outline of this using the dark prismarine slabs. With that said, I realized I need to put the stairs here. And we're also going to do a layer on the top and then also a layer right here. And of course, we can't have a modern looking bridge without some sea lanterns, now can we? Also, I completely missed this section. And what I'm gonna do is line these with copper trap doors and get them to the oxidized point, because it just looks really good with the dark deep slate. Did I say deep slate? I meant prismarine, with the dark prismarine. Okay, now what I want to go do is line these pillars with the prismarine here. So yeah, we'll just go ahead and do this quick. It won't take too long. If you're ever building on the water, remember, you can stand on boats once you bring them out here. You just go to where you need to be, you hop out of the boat, you crouch, and you can walk on the boat. There we go. We now have the outline done of the bottom. Now we're also going to outline the 5th block up, or the 1 block below the 6 block or top pillar, whatever you want to call this. And something I'm doing in here is along these pillars, I'm placing down stairs on the insides, just like so. And then in between those stairs, I'm of course placing down some more of the dark prismarine slabs. And then what we'll do is we'll line along the pillars themselves with glass. And then in the corners of them all, we're placing down sea lanterns just because they look really cool. And I guess to use them for a light source, I mean, I guess there's that benefit too. And now it's time to work on the roof of the gazebo if I don't fall, which I'm going to line these glass layers and the pillar layers with the just dark prismarine itself. And by doing this, it gives me the leverage to go ahead and place down the layer of dark prismarine slabs I want along this section. Okay, and then for the roof itself, we're just going to line it with smooth quartz, regular quartz, and we'll just see how it goes. And of course, these are the slab variations of those quartzes. You know, I was planning to do the Trident farm on top of this, but I feel like this episode is going to be long enough with just building this. So we'll do a Minecraft guide building a whatever this thing's called, and then we'll do a Trident episode next episode. I'm sorry if y'all hate building stuff, but hey, here's a building episode. So yeah, we'll see how this does performance wise on YouTube. And I mean, if it doesn't perform well, I won't do too many other building episodes. It's just been a while since I've built just something in Minecraft, and I'm really enjoying this process, and I want this to be as good as possible. So yeah, once we're done building this, we'll call it a day, and then we'll do the Trident episode next episode. Again, I do apologize if you really want to know how to build Tridents. Did I say how to build Tridents? I absolutely meant how to get Tridents. Ah, yes, there we go. The roof is now finished. Although I want to add a little bit more detail with some of the smooth slabs because I really neglected them on the top layers here. And the final thing I want to do is just put like a little stool-esque kind of thing along the rib here. I don't know if it really does anything for the design much, but you know what? I think it looks okay. I think it's fine. So yeah, now we got like a nice little gazebo thing here, and honestly, I really like how it came out and how it looks, especially since this is my first time building something in this kind of style. There you have it, a fully building Minecraft guide episode. We'll see how this does performance wise. If it does well, we may do more, because I'll be honest, I want to build this world up more. It's just building episodes do not do well ever, but we'll see. Let me know if you like the build process. Let me know if you want me to show more of the build process than I did. Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Check out the video on the screen, subscribe, and have a nice day.